Italy. Back from Spain and France. And we're doing a hair tutorial. Just had to grab my phone stand because the English one, yeah, it does not work with the phone in that spot. We're doing a bun tutorial. It has been so long since I've done one of these. No, I am not bleeding from my hand. It is called a water flavor pack. I put a fruit punch one in. The water, my straw from my bottle fell in it. So I had to play with Removal and carve it out. So I'm going to wash my hands first. Because sure, this might just stain my skin, but it can also stain the lighten bits of my hair. So now let's see how pink this soap will go. Let's see how we can make the pink soap happen. But this time a bright, bright pink, like. It already came off from on my nail, but not under my nail. Nail already is under my nail, because then it will look like my nail was bleeding, but no, it ain't bleeding. Oh, it's definitely more orange than red now. I'm just gonna re-wash my hands and then put my contact lens in. Do I expect to get all of it off in one day? It's my skin that I stain, so first skin will stay nice and stained. Especially my nail. It makes it look like it's bleeding, but it's not. It's just a water flavor. We are doing a hair tutorial in this video, so I'm going to do my contact lens in that off camera. Still have it recording and everything, just not being filmed for that portion. We are going to be getting dressed in that after I do my contact lens. I find it easier to do all that stuff after this little guy's in my eye instead of before. So I'm going to do this. Get dressed and all that. Okay. I'm just going to do deodorant real quick. And all that. But majority of this video will be the hair tutorial. And the hair that I am showing you, because I do have ballet today, is just Monday, Wednesday. Ballet, tap, jazz, everything. All in one day for summer dance. So it is a form of a ballet bun. Would it be the advanced one? Which means it'd be the hard one to do where you need a specific base pony. But mine will have a little bit of extra flair, which I will show you at the end. But what you want to do for this is detangle whole head of hair. Lower. Actually, no. I'm gonna back the camera up so I'm fully zoomed out, so you can fully see all of my hair. Well, not all. You would never be able to see all of my hair and yet still see what I'm doing. So you want to get a form of detangling. I normally do a water and a detangler. This is not the one I normally use. It's the only one that's in our bathroom, so I'll be right back. This one. It's the Not Your Mother's Kids Girl Talk stuff. I have the Not Your Mother's dry shampoo, hair wax stick, their like 10-in-1 spray, mousse, cream, hair mask, all of it. I just haven't gained up the courage to get the adult one for this, and also I like the way this smells, but the other one has rose water. I don't really know the benefits of all this stuff in these products, All I know is that it helps because I do have curly hair. And it gets more prominent when it's wet, so. Like you can see that it's getting wet and everything, which means the hair is more relaxed and it's reverting to its natural form. I do have my hair parted, which does make the detangling process easier for me because I'm working with smaller sections and one big chunk of hair. And then I use this Tangle Teaser brush. I think that's the brand name. But it's for like wavy and all that hair. I'm never buying the brush. I don't care what you people say. This brush works better with my hair. And I don't need to go out and buy a whole expensive brush. That's like, I think like $30 for the brush. I think this was $15. And instead of plastic bristles that'll eventually break off, they're silicone. And it's easier to clean because it does not have a bottom. So technically, it will never mold as long as you keep up with clean. Which, for me, I clean it every time I shower. Which I'm showering tonight. And basically the way I clean it is I just take some hand soap and a slick, my other slicker brush that I own because I own 2 of them. But I just am cleaning 2 things at once because I'm cleaning a dirty slicker brush and a dirty hairbrush. Now my hair is not the easiest thing to brush out, but if you're doing this on a child or on yourself, you need the hair fully brushed out. No knots, no tangles, no nada. Root to end. I like to start up here, like ear down, so mids to ends, and then I do my root and part of my midsection. So I work in 2 sections. I work with 2 parts, 2 sections. And now, my root, my ends are all detangled. It's more on the side of it. If there's a knot up higher, I'm pushing it down my hair instead of all in one, all together. See how my brush is just flowing through my hair? That's what you want when you're trying to do this hairstyle. I just spent like 5 whole minutes explaining the detangling process and everything when we haven't even gone into the style yet. But like, you see how important it is to have it detangled? I might not even need to use water today. I always forget how strong my detangling my curl care detangler is. I use the Curl Top Mousse gel and cream, and hair mask for the adult line. Because I find those to help. I'm half tempted to get the leave-in conditioner and then the oil. But I know they have a spray gel, which I'm going to get. I'm thinking like September. And that. So then if I have like comp hair, and then my longer regular class days, would be nice to have something to help keep my hair in place but not be as strong as regular gel. It'd just be used on my bangs and like my little baby hair like these. This half my hair versus this half my hair. Now all of that was dead hair, not being yanked out, but hair that just needed some help being removed. Everything left on the head is all healthy. Now notice how I'm not letting the sides go together yet. Now I will. Then I will do a last brush through and make sure that as they collided, nothing tangled. Which nothing did. So, for this hairstyle, you will need nylon hair tie, specifically a nylon. And if you have a brush like this, has like the softer toothbrush bristles, that is recommended for any dance style or any slick back style, and you don't want to get, this is called like a tangle teaser brush, but I just call it a slicker, because I just use it when it's like comp time and that, and I'm trying to like slick my hair down. Like if I want my hair to be like slicked, no bumps, no lumps, no nada, I want it a little higher than I have it. Just my little accessory I'm adding. But it's like if I want it to be slicked, I will use that. I think I might use, like I'll do a competition tutorial for hair and that for when it's comp time, and I know my mom is going to be gone for one of them because she does state schooling, and competitions in her states always line up, and she's always out of town. I don't think there's been a single comp where she is in the same town, but they do have live feeds at 90% of my competitions, so she's able to watch me compete and all that from the live. Some of our bowling buddies even watch with her. No. Hair in a nice pony. You want to wrap the hair tie as many times as you can. Because for this, you need a strong base, and then if you got all bumpy in that, you need to brush it out. You do not want bumpy lumpiness in the hair while it's in pony form for this hairstyle. You will notice there's a lot of brushing stuff out. Now, number one necessary thing for this hairstyle, if you have like thick but short hair, like my friend does, and she has her own of these, she has this style. I have thick but long hair, so I use that style and these. They're called U-shaped pins or bun pins, specifically for long. Well, this one is specifically for long and thick, and then short and thick, and then there's a size in between them. There's like a size that's like right up here, I think, for long, like medium length hair, but thick. Then you need a bun maker. You can buy these anywhere, but the more hair you have, the wider it needs to be. So I can't do one of those itty bitty baby sized ones unless I do that, and then unless I put it on, put the hair tie over it and all that, and then braid my hair and wrap it around. But that makes my hair stick out so much. But you see, I have it on, right? This, I consider this a professional level bun with how difficult it is. Cause, okay, I'm just gonna go lower camera so you can see. I don't really know if there's any very good tutorials on how you do this. But like my hair, for example, that's like curly, but the curl's heavy. My hair is heavy too, so my curl's weighed down, but I do have a curl. You see how I'm like trying to, you just can't, yeah, that's why you guys can't. You see how I'm like trying to move the hair around to the point where it's evenly covering all sides. Then you want to take a regular elastic hair tie. Go here with it. One of these times, if I have a low one, which most likely I will for comp, and we're doing regular bun and not messy bun like we did this past year, I will do it then. I think I did it before, but it was not very good. And then you just take your pins and just go in and go ham with it. If you use the longer ones and the shorter ones, you don't really need regular tiny ones. Ooh. Monday I did like a cutesy little bun where I braided my hair. Where I did like 2 braids and then pinned it in a bun. I will do that on Monday again. Because I'm thinking about asking one of our competition dance teachers if she'd be okay if we did that for our comp hairstyle for the 2026-2027 competing year, my graduating year. Also, there's a high chance I'm doing a solo. Not high, but still a chance in that, which my senior year. And I would be paying for all of it because solos are like $150. And we do 4 competitions a year. And we try to stick to like cheap ones. But it's like the more people in the dance, the less you have to pay for the dance. The less entry fee you have to pay. You know, just for people to come and watch you compete, it's free. But that is the way you do a bun maker bun. Now this is a medium bun. Like a mid bun. A low bun is a little bit harder. High bun, a little bit easier. It all just depends on where you place it. I know the hair wax moment because I am showering, so I will be washing this out in that. And yes, this can be washed out. Sure, my hair looks waxy, but it helps keep baby hairs out of my face. But there. And now, my little added extra piece. This little thing. You can buy them at Claire's. It's the only place I know that sells these, but you just wrap it around. Oh no, it has a broken clamp. I love this one. Means I gotta use my other one. I got my other one. My other one has metal leaves on it, which I want to see if I can remove because the leaves get tangled in my hair. And that, like, quite literally, it's just so simple with this thing. You just wrap it around your hair. And then clip it to the hairs at the bottom of your bun. I don't even think these needed a tutorial because it comes with one on the packaging, but it gives you like little flowers and that in your hair. I just want to remove the leaves and add a few more fake flowers. Make like a flower crown, but for my bun. I just want that a little pizzazz. I might see if I can replace this clip, although I don't think I have one in the same size. But yeah, I was right. This is just wire. So I can easily just replace the tiny clip. But this one will work for this week. Next week I'll do the other one and flip flop, flip flop, flip flop. But boom. A cute little bun. Look at all that. Look at all that. Oh no. Not secured down enough, which means it could come out of hair. Okay, more secured. But hair is done. And I'm all dressed and everything. And I did not show you my fit. I have my bathing suit skirt with my new shirt that I bought. I have to try and see when me and my boyfriend have some more schedules so then I can get him his little souvenir shirt that I got him before school begins. As I expected, it is strong, but I have ice in here, so that will water it down. Now I'm gonna do some other things that I need to do right now. So see you when I'm in the car.